are here at True Athlete. I am sitting next to an absolute legend, DJ, host, presenter, the list is as long as my arm. DJ Cappachxno.
Appreciate the words, man. Happy to be here.
Good.
Yes.
So anyone who doesn't know you, better get to know, by the way. Tell us what you do.
So, initially, I was a host for my team called Big Business. And what I've done now is I've kind of branched off a bit, still with Big Business. And I also DJ now as well. And obviously with you, I DJ, doing the fitness, but I do a lot more corporate stuff as well. Yeah, and I'm just about the energy. I'm just about the energy, you know?
That's one thing I really love about you is the energy you bring anywhere you go, and not just through your music, through your hosting, but the love you give people. I've never seen someone so energetic.
Yes.
Everyone you see, you embrace with so much love and energy. It's just like electricity. It's contagious.
Yeah,
and
it's that energy exchange, isn't it? You know? You give, and then it comes back to you. You know what I'm saying? It's just
exactly.
natural.
The special thing about you is I'm so excited. My jury's coming off. the experience that you give. So when you DJ, it's not about hearing the music. It's all about the experience. What has inspired you to get into this industry?
I've always been into music, innit? I've always just loved music from young. I was doing a bit of singing, then I was doing a bit of producing, then I just got into the party scene and was jumping on the microphone where I could, and then now look at me.
Now just flying. So many places to go
full
as well.
time in this music thing, you know? So I'm loving it. Yeah.
No, it's absolutely amazing. One thing I love, your social media. You're always sharing all the fun stuff you're doing, not just in the UK, but around the world as well. Just spreading your energy and your joy. But there was some things that I saw on your social media. I know you touched up on mental well-being too, which is, I think, is very important. People like us entertainers or fitness presenters, we love bringing people joy. We want them to feel good. But I'm a big believer, it's not all about the physical, it's about the mental as well. So what would your best bit of advice to someone who is struggling with their mental well-being, and what would you advise for them? You've had your struggles, what would be your advice to kind of pick somebody up today?
Communication is the main key for me, yeah? When I have problems, it's important to talk it out. If you do not have somebody to talk it out with, I went to therapy. I felt like I didn't have anyone to talk to, or I was just a bit nervous to talk to people about things. So I got that outside person, which was a therapist. And then after I got the tools from the therapist, like boundaries and stuff like that, I started to write stuff down. Journal's the biggest thing for me. Every day I'm journaling about my day, things that weren't so good. I even put it on my social media, as you see. You know, feeling a bit nervous about this, a bit scared about this. You know, I'm feeling really happy about this. You know, a lot of emotional stuff. And it's really helped me with my peace of mind. So, yeah, literally, journaling is important if you feel like you can't talk to someone. But I do urge people to go and do therapy. Yeah.
I love that. And thank you for sharing, first of all. And I know it's a stereotypical thing to say, but men don't normally share in the way you do. Men don't
100%.
really talk about, I've been to therapy. And not just men, women as well. Yeah. But you know the stigma of a man is the man just gets on with it, he just keeps it moving.
Yes.
But men have feelings too.
Right, you see the rate is higher in suicide for men. Yeah, because we tend to not talk about stuff. We tend to bottle stuff up and just crack on. But
exactly.
And this is what I've seen, you know, amongst my peers, basically. I urge people to go and do therapy, you know, because it's helped me. So
yeah. With social media, we always show the fun stuff. Anyone who goes to your social media will just have hours of entertainment, of jokes and joy. But I think it's important to share that that's not always the reality.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Everybody's living their best life, when it comes to social media, innit? And, you know, there's people who are depressed, lonely, isolated, and the only thing they have is social media. And when they see somebody that inspires them on the social media and they don't see like anything like an emotional thing that's happening to them, it's almost like they're just, everybody's life's great apart from my own. Do you see what I'm saying? And that's where the disconnect is. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I tend to put things up on the social media, like not having the greatest day today, but I'm pushing through. Do you see what I'm saying? I think that's important for people to see that.
Right.
You know, I'm a human. Because, you know, people see me in real life and they see I'm happy. But I've done a lot of work on myself emotionally anyway, you know what I mean? So, yeah.
I love that. And that's what the great thing about you is you're keeping it real. And, you know, things can be deceiving. It's important to have that balance on social media. You have all the fun. So it's great that you've had the confidence to share the struggles as well.
Yes.
And people can relate to that.
That's
and
important.
you give people the hope that, yes, life is tough, but there's so much joy to get out of it.
Yes.
And
yes.
you provide, you are a joy and energy provider.
Yes.
So.
And that's the thing, I was in a very dark place a couple of years ago. But I decided to, you know, start moving. You know, I started with exercise, physically. Just getting out every day, because it's easy to stay in your house and just be isolated and in the dark, and you know, but I just started to move with fitness, because that's where you help me with stuff, you know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, it starts with the physical movement, and then, you know, do a lot of reading, a lot of research on how I can feel lighter. And I do feel a lot lighter with my therapy, my journeying. So yeah, I'm feeling free and I'm feeling light. Yes!
You see the energy, can you feel it coming through?
This is where it comes from, yeah? I feel light and I feel free, yes.
I love that.
Yeah.
Cappachxno, you are so inspiring. you are so motivating.
You.
What you've just said there, I'm sure many people can relate. But where can people find you? Social media?
All of the social medias, yeah? At Cappachxno, Cappachxno, yeah? All of the social medias. I'm mainly on Instagram. What's the other one there?
Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, MySpace.
Yeah.
Not MySpace.
We're not going to do MySpace anymore.
DJ Kappa, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for always bringing the energy.
Ah!